Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 20 Sunderland career mode. So, in this episode we have the final game of the season against Wolves, then we have the Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. I will wrap up the season and then I'll quickly sim the start of the fourth pre-season. And then, obviously, next episode we will actually start the full season. So, let's get into this Wolves game and let's see where the Premier League finishes. Alright guys, so as you can see on the screen right now, that is if you can see it, we are going with the rotation team, and, well, primarily because I want to save the actual first 11 for the Champions League game against Atletico Madrid. So we have Wolves in their brand new 2020-21 kit, as provided in the FIFA's Realism mod 3.0. I'll leave a link to his Patreon in the description down below. Go ahead and sub to him, get 3.0, it's a fantastic mod. This series wouldn't have been possible without it. Let's just put it that way. So, moving into this game, Wolves, last game of the season, 3 points. Alright guys, so, I'm expecting this to be, like, difficult in a way, because the Realism mod, like, it's just so much more of a better game. I'm expecting this to be difficult, and I've legit just had almost a shot on goal. But nah, like I'm playing with different, like, obviously different mods, you know, new scoreboard and everything, just trying them out, just testing them out, so don't mind that. But the Realism mod, the whole difficulty, the gameplay mod and everything, like, it just makes the game so much more difficult, so you've got to be on your toes all game, kind of like how we were against Liverpool. Obviously the Leverkusen matches were, how do we say this? They were a blip in the system, an anomaly maybe. Obviously 22-0 on aggregate was absolutely incredible. But no, we'll see where this game takes us. Zielinski passing it forward to Patrick Catrone. Podence has given that away. It's Samud who comes away with the ball. Back into Mumba. Karamoko Dembele is straight through. This is good play. It's a low-driven cross for Antoine De Bruyne! And it's 1-0. We have taken the lead against, well, I would say against the run of play. We've actually been under the cosh the last few minutes. But Antoine De Bruyne there, getting on the score sheet. He gets another goal in the Sunderland shirt. And it's a fairly good finish, if I'm being nice to the Belgian. If I'm being absolutely nice to the Belgian. But yes, 1-0 De Bruyne. It looks like we are on course for another win this season. What's Catrone going to do? He's going to give it back to Diego Jota. That's Frimpongs all day long. Good defending by the Dutch right back, I want to say. Mohamed Hassan straight through though. It's Hassan. Good finish, 2-0. Karamoko Dembele in the middle for Antoine De Bruyne. Fantastic finish for 3-0. Game over. It's game over. Like, we're going to soup up the squad a little bit as well going into Season 4. I've got a few transfers in mind that's gonna boost the squad a little bit. So yeah, 3-0 by Antoine De Bruyne. It's looking like a strong finish. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and your man of the match was Karamoko Dembele on a 9.6. Antoine De Bruyne also got 9.6. Mohamed Hassan there and Barley Mumba getting 9.3. Everyone else on an average rating. A very good 3-0 win to end the season. Now we have Atletico Madrid and the Champions League final. Alright guys, and we have our allocation for finishing 8th in the Premier League, I think. So yeah, we've just been given £148.9 million as a result of our finishing 8th. We'll take a quick look at the Premier League table and the whole top scorers thing in just a second. Alright guys, and here we have the Premier League table as it finishes. So we finished 8th this season, having won 17 games and lost 14. Pretty average season for us, to be fair, but our objective was to finish mid-table. So we finished on 58 points. Liverpool there, crowned champions, just like they were in real life in this season, on 88 points. Getting relegated, however, is Nottingham Forest, Norwich, and Burnley. Southampton, who I had personally pegged for relegation, did manage to survive in 16th place, and so did Sheffield United. So I'm going to take a quick look at the Championship and see who comes up. And your automatic promotion places in the Championship go to Newcastle United on 129 points. That's an incredible season for them. And Aston Villa, who's on 117. So West Brom, Middlesbrough, Brentford or Cardiff could still go up yet. We won't know that until next season. So let's just skip ahead to the Atletico Madrid game. Let's get that played. And then we can skip ahead to Season 4 and get the whole transfers and, you know, boosting the squad up, because I really want to challenge for top 4 next season, or at least top 6 next season, as well as maybe, you know, winning the FA Cup. Alright guys, so your top goal scorers in the Premier League. Your top goal scorer was Mohamed Salah, sorry, from Liverpool. 27 goals in 38 games. He played all 38 games all season. Holy shit. Timo Werner there, second at Manchester United on 24. Patrick Cutrone on 23. Bruno Fernandes on 22. Is there any of us in here? No, we didn't even make the top 25. That is an F. That is a big, big F. Okay, what about top assists? Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes got the most assists with 17. Do we have anyone in here? We do. Karamogo Dembele there. 20th with 7 assists in the Premier League. We have Mason Greenwood there on 8 assists and no one else. Fair enough. But yeah, that's your top goal scorers and top assists. Clean sheets, Alisson, 20. Ooh. Jamal Blackman there for us on 8. Yellow cards, Rafael Varane on 11. What the fuck? Red cards, Moussa Sissoko, 2. Raw, fair enough. Only 2 red cards? In what? Nah, surely not. Nah, there's not only two red cards. I found that hard to believe, bro. I found that hard to believe that there's only been 2 red cards, like, this entire season. Alright, and guys, so Atletico Madrid is here, the Champions League final at Wembley, so we are technically the home team in this one. Familiar turf, so we're going with the first team. Hopefully we can win this, because like I say, the Realism mod with /gameplay mod, yeah, makes things a lot more difficult. But Max Aaron's there is up to 85, Adnan Januzaj 85, Haaland's up to 90. So yeah, let's jump into this and let's see if we can get our hands on that trophy first time round. Alright guys, so Renan Lodi is starting for the visitors. That's a pen. That's not a pen. What do you mean? Anyway, yeah, Renan Lodi is starting. This is going to be, like I say, hopefully a game that we prevail in, and we're already 1-0 up. Thank you, Erling Haaland. Wasn't really concentrating there, if I'm being honest, but you know what, it's fine. It works, alright, it works. Either way, Erling Haaland has put us 1-0 up in this final. Yeah, like I say, Renan Lodi at left back is kind of an issue because he's like pretty high rated nowadays. But I already have a few players on the shortlist for the 4th season. Erling Haaland there, Erling Braut Haaland, putting us 1-0 up in this tie. He's just going to skip back, or is he going to run the line? No, he's going to give this to João Felix and get it back. Thomas Lemar, João Felix. Come on, do something. Don't just stand there and fake shot, you little bitch. Thomas Lemar into Saul Niguez. Let's get that out. Thank you very much. Good counter-attack. Mason Greenwood. Cross comes in. Erling Haaland. 2-0. Ah, it's going to be another Leverkusen, innit? It's going to be another Leverkusen. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's going to be another Leverkusen. Oh, Denver Hume's giving that away. It's Koke. It's Richarlison. I need to be careful with Richarlison. It's Lemar. It's Richarlison. It's good defending Max Aarons. Tito Fernandez into Jose Lara. Time and pace. Cross into the back post. It's Januzaj. 4-3. God, I love the early crosser trait. I absolutely love that thing. Either way, it could be that Jose Lara is out the door at the end of the season. He did come to me and say that he was uncomfortable at the club. So it looks like I might have to move him on. If that is the case, then I will be looking for a replacement. Maybe a Saint Maximin. Maybe. Oh, that's flashing. Let's just fix that. But yeah, maybe a Saint-Maximin, maybe an Adama Traore. I don't know yet. Thomas Lamar. Come on then. Do something with the ball, Thomas. Give it away. It's fine by me. We're 3-0 up. That's a free kick, surely. Referee! Yoink. Junior Malanda. Down through for Erling Haaland. This is too easy. This is absolutely too easy. Mason Greenwood for... Oh, shit. Richarlison coming forward. João Felix. What can João Felix do? It's Richarlison. It's another chance. It's another chance for the Spanish side. But they just can't handle... Look at the counter-attack, boys. Look at the counter-attack. They just can't handle it. Boom. Oh, that was a cheeky shot. Haaland. 5. They just can't handle us. They just legit... They cannot handle our team. Our team are absolutely fantastic. Alright, guys. So, we are 5-0 up at half-time. Right? And... I've took Haaland off. He's got his hat-trick. He's got his hat-trick in the final. He gets to the match ball. He walks away with that. But I've brought De Bruyne on in his place because I just want to, you know, I just want to get used to Antoine De Bruyne. Just for the simple fact that he is going to be playing a significant role next season, like in the rotation team. So there's always that. Mason Greenwood's probably offside here. He is. But... to be perfectly honest, I want to get used to De Bruyne. Like I say, he's going to be playing a role in the rotation team next season. Josh Onomah will be moving on. You know, he's said that his lack of game time, even though he was injured for that like 7-week period, he said that his game time wasn't enough and that he wants to move on. So that is why Josh Onomah will be leaving. But yeah, Jose Lara again, homesick. He wants to go as well. So we're looking for a right winger. We're going to be looking at a replacement for Jordan Willis as well. He's 28, 29-year-old now, so I'm going to try and move him on and maybe bring in a Diogo Carlos maybe. Haven't quite decided who I'm bringing in yet. Maybe an Ethan Ampadu. I haven't decided on the centre back. Also, we need a replacement for Jeremy Frimpong at right back in the rotation team as well. Again, haven't fully decided who I'm going with in that respect. Maybe a Reece James, because we have the cash to sort of build the squad up a little bit more now. So that's kind of what I'm going with. Mason Greenwood for 6. But yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Good tackle, De Bruyne. He skips past the defender with the rainbow flick. Draw low driven shot for 7. It's another whitewash. These European teams, boys, they just can't handle us. They legit just can't handle us. The referee should just blow his whistle right now and just give us the trophy. Like that's exactly what needs to happen right now. Alright guys, and your man of the match was Erling Haaland, who was taken off at half time. He got a 10 rating. Mason Greenwood also got a 10 rating as well, so joint man of the match for them. But seeing as how Erling Haaland walked away with the match ball, he gets man of the match. Antoine De Bruyne there getting a 9.6, Januzaj 9.5. We have the Champions League, so the only thing left to win now in this series is the Prem, if I'm not mistaken. I think we won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup in our first and second seasons. We've won the Europa League. And now, if, again, memory serves, the only thing left to win is the Prem. So, should we win the Prem next season, that'll be the end of the series. Because the end of the series is literally when we win everything. unless we do a 5th season and we win every single trophy that season. Like, that would probably be the epitome of the season. Like, if we do one final season where we win everything, like, in that season, so what? The Super Cup, the Community Shield, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Prem, and the Champions League, 6. So if we get all 6 trophies in that season, that would be fucking incredible. Anyway, I'm going to skip ahead now to the start of the fourth season. But before I do that, I am going to show you the stats of all of our players. So, BRB. Alright guys, and for winning the Champions League, we get an additional £19 million. So that puts us on 167 million income for this season, just off finishing 8th in the Prem. And for winning the Champions League. I had to think there, even though it's just happened. My memory is shit. Okie dokie then, so, stats time. Our top goal scorer this season, just for this club, is Mohamed Hassan. He got 23 goals in 26 games, having come in, like, what? October-ish, maybe? So he contributed to 30 goals in total, getting 7 assists in the 26 games. Under him is Mason Greenwood. He got 43 appearances. He contributed to, what, 39 goals? Well, that's not bad. That isn't bad at all. Erling Haaland there on 16 goals, 7 assists, so that's 23 goal participation in just 18 appearances. The two wingers there getting a moderate little supply there, but Lucas Stoll is probably the biggest disappointment of the season. We brought him in at the start of the season. He played 26 games, and if I'm being honest, a very bad return there. Only 12 goals that he participated in 26 games for a striker is very, very disappointing. Either way, just to have a look at the clean sheets, if we just scroll down to the bottom, this should be a goalkeeper. It is. It's Jamal Blackman on 16 and 41 appearances. Again, that's not bad for a keeper of his quality in the Premier League. He's also 28, so I may be looking to actually replace him. If I'm being honest, I'm going to have to do a little bit player searching in between the end of this season and the start of next. So again, BRB, and we'll get into the fourth season. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so Alan Saint-Maximin is now part of the team, or he will be at the start of next season. He will be replacing Jose Lara down the right-hand side in the first team. Words. Anyway, this is his contract. His 5 years long. He is going to be rotation. He didn't want important, even though I tried to give him important, even though he's 86 rated. But whatevs. He is 25. He's right wing, left wing striker. He wanted a signing bonus of £750,000, which is fine by me. And yeah, his transfer fee was only £31.25 million, which was actually surprising, given that he was in the last year of his contract. But whatevs. Moving into Ethan Amadou, the centre-back replacement for Jordan Willis, who can also play at CDM. He wanted £50,000 a week. He wanted a £1 million signing bonus. He wanted a sporadic squad role for some reason. So he's not going to be complaining about game time. And the contract length of 5 years. His transfer fee was 0, with Jordan Willis going the other way. Obviously, Jordan Willis, like I say, was the player that I'm looking to replace in the first team, the centre-back, to go alongside Tafit. Was it Tafit Tanganga? Yeah, I think it's Tanganga in the first team. So yeah, Amadou will come in. The 81 rated centre-back is fine by me. And the right-back to replace Jeremy Frimpong, or I might just swap them around and use Reece James as the first team right-back, given his rating, is 86 rated Reece James, obviously. Yeah, he wanted 50 grand a week as well, with a £1 million signing bonus, 5-year contract, important squad role, and £40 million transfer fee for him. So that is the 3 transfers that we've managed to bring in. I haven't found a goalkeeper yet. I may look at one at the start of next season, or maybe halfway through, depending on how Jamal Blackman does play. But yeah, I'm fine with those transfers. So let's just get into Season 4. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is our objectives for Season 4. I realise I'm still in the bottom right-hand corner. Let me just fix that. Alright, so moving into our objectives for Season 4. The Champions League, we need to finish, or we need to reach the semi-final. The same with the FA Cup, and we need to finish in top 4. So we need to be challenging for those top 4 places this season in the league. We need to sign a crucial first-team player to midfielder or forward. Don't want to do that. To be honest, as long as we get our domestic success and our continental success, I think we should be fine. As well as the youth development. I mean, sign 1 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. I might do that. I might not. Haven't fully decided yet. Play them in 5 matches, either as a starting 11 or coming on as a sub. I could do that. I could actually do that. That's pretty easy. even if I just bring them on at like the 85th minute so they don't actually have time to influence the game. But moving into the finances section, as you can see, we have 454.5 million to spend. That is an incredible amount. That is an incredible amount. Considering we spent about 100 million on St. Maximin, Ampadu, and Reece James put together. If I'm being brutally honest, we've done well there. Obviously, Onuma has left the club. Lara and the other two, Frimpong and someone else, is ready to leave the club as well. Lucas Stahl is the one. So those three are ready to leave the club. And that transfer budget may go up to about 580-ish million. So we have the money to spend. What I want you to do, you see this, the squad right here, lads. Right, Jamal Blackman is 77 rated, but Bazunu, our rotation keeper, is 80. So what I want you to do is suggest a high rated keeper, someone that is 85 or plus going into season 4. I want you to suggest them in the comment section down below, please, and I will splash the cash and get them into the club. Someone that is high rated, someone that's going to score straight in and help us get into that top 4 place this season. St. Maximin, obviously, like I say, and Reece James have gone straight into the first team, and so has Ampadu, actually, yeah. All three have gone in straight in the first team. I forgot about that. And Ioma and Herva are now our second choice centre-backs, as well as Max Aarons, who's dropped down to the rotation team following, obviously, Reece James' signing. But we are looking strong for Season 4. I'm looking forward to this. I really want to get into this as much as possible. I really want to get started, but that'll have to wait till next episode. So thank you so very much for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, drop a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button and the notifications icon so you do not miss season 4 of this series. Like I say, guys, thanks for watching, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.